Hello people, can you hear me alright? I'm just gonna have to fill time until I know for sure that it's okay to say the thing. I don't want to jump the gun on this. So let's just chat about stuff. Make presets for the MG30 or the Ampero. I've put up presets for the Ampero. The MG30 presets that I've made are already on the thing, I think. Should be in theory anyway. Right, is everyone having a good evening? Can you hear me okay? Hey Lau, donating my old chair. Oh, here is the new chair, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. There's a new stool in the background. I'm just filling time until I'm allowed to talk about a thing. Hey Raphael. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey Dave. Why do I stream during Arsenal games? I used to be a Spurs fan when I was a young kid. That's the truth of the matter. Hey Tony, hope you're doing well. Just keep checking. No, it doesn't look like I can talk about it just yet, so let's just keep talking about other things until we're good. Right, so what have people been up to? I've decided the bagpipes are for me, yeah. So this chair I'd say is comfy. The main thing is that it's got decent lumbar support stuff. If I focus more on chairs, I'd probably have way more subscribers, yeah. John Chardy, that'd be a thing. Yeah, it is time sensitive and it's also late. Top 5 album. What do you mean? That I like? Venus Isle would be one of them. Kind of Blue would be another. Can you run through some of the neural captures? I think a lot of people have already done some stuff with the captures. I was more interested in stuff that people haven't done so much of, and that was why I ended up looking at things. Yeah, things like the factory presets I thought was sort of interesting. Best song on Venus Isle, Battle With one maybe, but it's all pretty good, isn't it? Awesome, Bjorkas. You just got a musician specific chair. What did you grab? FM3 arriving tomorrow. That's going to be cool for Dave. I think you'll enjoy that. There's a boogie chair. Other favourite albums? I think I probably have. No, you've not missed it. It hasn't happened yet. Oh, right. Okay, I think. I'm just going to make some videos public. Public. And public. So Cool. So the news is that there's a new firmware for Helix, and that's cool for me, and hopefully that's cool for some of you guys as well. So I wanted to take you through it live. Can I edit this title now? Edit, yeah. Helix 3.1 firmware. What? Johnny just got a Springfield. Is that true? So, yeah, this is big news for me, I think, anyway. So I'm going to switch over to the Helix right now, and let's talk about whatever. Put it on this camera. Check this out. So, if you want to, you could just go and watch some of my other things. Yep, especially the poor man's Helix. There's a few more updates actually for you guys. So, this is something that I've been sitting on for about 2 months now, maybe even more. Some of the demos that I've been doing, and yeah. So go and download that and check it out. You can stop in with me if you really want to, but I'm imagining, yeah, you'll probably be interested in other stuff. So you might see right now there's a Mandarin rocker, so an orange rocker reverb 100. That's new. So, can you hear that okay? Hopefully. So yeah, orange rock reverb. Other really cool thing, dynamic hall. This is new, so I'll just show you that on the clean tone. Okay, that didn't work. So if I just turn off the delay for a second, so we've got this dynamic hall reverb, which is a really cool reverb where the decay can go up to 45 seconds or infinite. So if you're a reverb junkie like me, and you've got a few different room sizes, 10 meters, 20 or 30. And Raphael's seen, yes, there's a tape emulation, so that's also really cool. We got a spring reverb one, a new one, which I really dig. So I'll just show you that as well. This is awesome. So you've now got this drip. If you were looking for an incredibly drippy reverb, so that's, to me, seems quite a bit drippier than anything that has come previously on the Helix. So those are the kind of settings that I've liked on it. Just full springs, full drip, and then obviously I wouldn't have the mix up at 50, but so, I mean, yeah, that's something that I'm excited about. Those are reverbs. You've obviously got your high cut and low cut and these kind of things, but yeah, that's. Yep, that spring is on the Stomp too. All of this stuff is on the Stomp, on the HX effects. I think it'll be on Native. I'm not sure if that's been released yet though. But yeah, these, to me, I feel like these are some of the best reverbs I think I've heard. They're not shy on the old DSP. Where were you when this news broke? Right, so that's one of the things. Also, so I'm going to put on glitz here, but here's something else that I think is really cool. Retro Reels. This is a new tape emulation. So I'm going to stick the wire flutter all the way up just to show you the effect. But here's. Edge of breakup. Okay, let me get to what, this one. So you want, hold on. Here's this. The dog has the chair. So for me, that's like a really nice modulation. And you've got an infinite possibility on the dynamic hall as well, which is nice. So I've got that set to latching here. So you see when I press decay, we get the infinity. Just really nice. I mean, I'm a fan. So that tape thing is going to get a lot of use out of me, I think. You can change tape speed, but you've also got these settings like wire flutter and saturation if you want to get a little bit more out there. I'm not sure that it does the most crazy kind of wee. But if you mess around with the low cut and the high cut, you get some really nice lo-fi kind of tones. Hold on, if I just copy that block, copy block, paste block. But I mean, what's on page 2 of the retro reel? Just, oh, texture. I forgot about this. So texture, let's take it all the way down and see what that does. I should probably just put it on, hold on, what preset are we actually on? So that's the drive channel. Sorry, I've got this thing going on where I've got a dual kind of preset. So that's the texture. As we turn that up, But it's just a really I just like the way that sounds. But I mean, for me, that again, I think is probably the nicest mod I think that is in the Helix. What else have we got? You've got the rat distortion. There's a new rat distortion. If you're into that, the Ratatouille distortion. So they've remodeled and fixed their rat model. So yeah, that's kind of some of the things. It doesn't necessarily matter too much where you put that reverb, Bjorkus. Personally, I like to have my reverbs at the very end of the chain. Mostly, I find that works for me. On the HX Stomp, one of the new things is that you can label your buttons and snapshots, so that's really cool as well. But oh, that's another thing that's sort of changed. The glitch delay. I can just show you this. Your glitch delay now, you can control the intervals, which is super nice. So I'll just show you that. Hey Ross, how would you get involved anyway? Get in here. How do we do it? Oh yeah, tuner trails. Trails on. Check this out. That's pretty cool. Right? I mean... I didn't show that in any of my videos, but yeah, that's kind of a thing. I think it still plays a loop as well if you've got one going. Let me put on a loop if I can fit one in here. Stereo 6-inch looper. Okay. So now if I hold in the tuner, it carries on. I mean, that might be useful for you, that might not be super useful, but I think it's cool to be able to do it. Yeah, Ross, I've been wanting to talk about this for so long. So tuner again, we've got tuner trails here, super cool. I don't think those Leslie rotary effects are new. Probably been stormed by people wanting to know about it. Can you play with the Euclidean delay? Yeah, right, okay. Let me just show you this then. Just stop this then. I'll put it up here. Here's what that does. It's kind of difficult to explain, to be quite honest with you. But so, do you see what I mean? Is there a feedbacker? What do you mean? Like a Digitech free count? I don't think so. So here you see you've got step time. So that could be like a... So you've got this steps thing which sets the number of steps. So if I put 3 and 3, you get 3 steps. If I put 4, you should get 4 and... Versus, so if we put like an 8 and a 5, it's kind of a really difficult thing. So I'll try and show you how I've been using it. 2, 3, 4. No, it's not going to work, is it? Where's that? Oh, the loop is on the wrong thing. Not bad. Absolute pillock. Total knob. I'm going to send this out. Right, let's try this again. How do I stop this? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. about that cabinet. Add me on Facebook. Hey, like. That a sec so that I can do something with it a bit later on. Don't forget you can now do it. So I'll show you the Mandarin rocker. Which are the new effects? The new effects, there's the retro reel, which is a modulation effect. Where's the orange gone? The ratatouille distortion, the rap distortion. What else is there? There's the Euclidean delay, which is what I was just using there. The dynamic hall, which is like a super potentially long hall reverb. Incredible. There's the spring reverb now, which again, I'm personally a huge fan of that. I like that kind of 3 springs high and a dwell nice and high as well, and that kind of to me does, if we were on the right channel. This is a preset that I've not quite stick the ratatouille on the Mandarin. Right, so let's go into this. This is the lead preset, so I'm out of DSP on that. I'll just get rid of the compressor at the start, that's not really needed. So, ratatouille, mono, where are you? Someone remind me to have less awful. Second, tone bypass. It's all loud enough. Chain. It's got to be loud enough, isn't it? I'll open up this high cut a bit more, see, what is it, 8 kilohertz is roughly. The root of it. Is it something like that? I was a metal guitarist one of these days. Right, so let's more gain. I'm not really familiar with how an orange reverb works. Probably a little bit too much gain there. Let's try and split this stereo. If I put on a dual delay, we didn't want it. Go away. Then this one. Again, we want super low. Anything sound like Eric Johnson. Should have a quicker way of doing this. Enjoy your guitar, Johnny. I hope it's a good one. Right, I'm going to save this. Let's see if we can do this actually. Right, what else could we do? Let's take that high cut back down again a bit. Kinky boost, right, let's... Right, I'm probably going to need to open that high cut all the way up. Right, let's try what across the seed. Mix full. Yeah, so that seems to be doing a similar thing to what I would do here anyway would be to chop down these highs. Boost on. Where are we at? On. And then I'll lift that back off then. So. Don't remember how that actually goes. Anyway, yeah, that's the rock reverb and the new rat. I guess I should just try. Oh wait, that's the old rat. Okay, that was broken. It's out right now, Jim. You don't have to wait. It's literally ready for you to go and grab it. Can I get a reel to lay up here as well? No. Save that as well, I guess. So yeah, I think a very solid update, particularly for me as a reverb junkie. I'm interested in that. I've not really got any experience with an orange Rockaverb amp, so I'm not necessarily the target for that, but to me that sounded like it's doing really cool things. It's the oversampling thing will across the board make differences to there. So Andy, there is this oversampling thing. Matchstick channel 2. So what are you finding with it? I guess so, Andy, that's the thing that some people might hear. It's not something that I personally would say. I'm not really blessed with an ear that could tell the differences between these things. I think if you were to run a sine wave into the amp models with gain on, you'd probably be able to pick out what the differences were. The thing that basically happens is there's less aliasing, which has been explained to me, but it's really not something that I'd be any good to explain. Yeah, but the matchless channel 2 it's based on a Vox, isn't it? So that might not be the best amp to go for aggressive high gain. So bear in mind you've got the master by default is set at 10 there, so I don't have any idea what a matchstick channel 2 would sound like with the master all the way up, but I'm going to guess most people will have never cranked their amp up quite that high. So let's just put it at 3 or something. I'm imagining that a matchless that far up. So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with what you're saying. I'm just saying I don't know that there's how that would sound in real life, if that makes sense. So if it were me and I was finding a lot of low-end fuzziness, like you're saying, maybe try taking that master down. And I'd imagine it will make the amp behave itself a little bit better. I imagine with the master all the way up, you start to really push things quite a lot. But isn't the matchless, what is this matchless amp? Is it, cheers Sergio, is it, it's based on the DC30, is it, or something like that? In which case that's an AC30 kind of style amp, isn't it? But that's got a lot of gain, and to me it's not necessarily going crazy. I'm going to guess you're potentially using the stock cab, sorry. So let's just try that as well. And the matchless cabs I do really like, actually. So I would probably start with the 47 personally, maybe turn that higher. Something generally that works quite well, I find, is doing like a dual cab thing. So maybe I'll have a silver bell on one, given that it is Voxy, and then on the other I might have a matchless. I don't know, let's see what this sounds like. Could be not good, I don't know. Obviously that's an awful lot of gain to be chucking through a matchless amp, but that would be where I might start. Just take that master down, because by default that's up at 10, and that seems to me to be let's just try Ross's idea. And so we're gonna want a clon in front, and you're saying gain set at 1.2. So let's just try that. Try that kinky boost. So that to me so yeah, maybe Jim, I might also try that kinky boost thing that someone mentioned, Sergio, in that if you try chucking a kinky boost in between the amp and the cab, that might work out for you. I mean, that to me. Jim, if you want me to save this preset, I'll just do it now, actually, just in case. It's not really mine at this point, is it? It's other people's kind of wisdom, but maybe that's closer to what you're wanting. If you want to email me, I can send that to you, or drop it in the folder or whatever. But yeah, so do I feel the oversampling update is noticeable? To me, this is the sort of thing, you know, like the Axe Effects Cygnus update. Things that I personally feel are kind of subtle, and you probably need to sit there with an oscilloscope or something and to really measure the differences, or to do like a proper A/B. Jim, that won't send because you've got a link in it, I think. You'll have to email it to me. Things with links in them don't tend to get through in the chat. I need to get up and walk around now, so thank you everyone for stopping by, but I'm kind of excited by this update. But yeah, that's some of the cool stuff. You've got a new rat, you've got new reverbs, new delays, and just in general, it's a good time. I should clear these. Action, clear block. Action, clear block. Clear block. Another thing, you know, if you're not getting the tones that you're quite wanting out of your Helix, there's plenty of good reason to consider trying IRs. And yeah, so that's me sat down for way over my quota today. So thank you everyone who stopped by and shared this breaking news with me. I think probably there's quite a few of you that will be excited by this as well, if you're Helix HX Stomp people like me. It would be cool if anyone who's new here might want to subscribe to the channel if you're going to want to check out some more of this stuff. Jim, yeah, shoot me a message on Facebook, Jim, if you want to. I don't know why I'm telling you what to do. Here's a thing I noticed the other day as well. If you're finding you've got this kind of hum stuff, you can turn that off. I wish I knew that. I did a session for Yamaha, was it? Cheers, Jim. I think I'm going to Costa tomorrow, so that hum feature is something worth knowing about, I think. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by. If you want to like the video, if you want to subscribe, that would be cool. I did want to get this out as soon as I knew I was able to, so thank you to the guys at Line 6 for doing this. I don't know, the Helix just keeps getting better, and that's not always the case with everything, so I think when that does happen, I think it's 100% worth saying thank you to the team for that. I know it's something that must take a lot of work, and I know they're not going to stop working on it, so yeah, cool. The Helix keeps getting better. Thank you for stopping by. Catch you in a bit. Cheers.